Hey guys, Thomas from Porsche Center of Edmonton here with you. I'm going to be going over the sport driving settings in the Sport Chrono. Your normal, sport, and sport plus, as well as this little button in the middle known as your sport response button. So with that in mind, let's go for a drive. If I put it in sport mode with our Sport Chrono dial located on the steering wheel, I'm at 4th gear, and it drops it 1 gear lower. It also makes the throttle a bit blippier. So when the vehicle is in sport mode, what it actually does is just make the throttle a bit blippier. It's going to be holding the gears a bit longer, and it's also going to downshift a bit more aggressively, so that way you kind of get more of the thrilling drive that comes with Porsche's racing history and within Porsche themselves. But you still get that when you're in normal mode. So I'm in 7th gear and I'm going at 100 kilometers an hour. I'll put it in Sport Plus, and it drops it down to 4th gear. In this gearbox, when you put it in Sport Plus, it's basically like the car is just ready to be a race car. 3rd gear, 90 kilometers an hour. I can take this car on these turns, and it feels like an LMP1 919 hybrid. Obviously, I haven't driven that car before, but I'm sure you've seen the videos of those cars just taking these turns as fast as they can. Like there's no problem at all. That's what this car feels like to me. So right now I'm in normal mode driving. I'm gonna make a left turn up here. I'm gonna push the sport response button. And what this sport response button does is actually give the vehicle everything it's got in an instant, like this. Still got 14 seconds of sport response. If I want to turn it off, it's just a click of a button away, and I'm back in normal mode. It's fantastic for those times when you're driving on, like, you know, in the Rocky Mountains, for example. It's one road all the way, and every now and then that second lane opens up for the fast cars to go by. That's when this sport response button would come in handy. You're driving through the mountains, you're just in normal mode, cruising along, enjoying the vehicle's drive. You gotta pass a truck up ahead. The second lane opens up right there for you. You don't want to fully floor it on the throttle, sorry. But what you can do is just push the sport button. And it engages this remarkable sensation of everything that this Carrera 4 has. And it gives it to you for 20 seconds or less if you turn it off. But why would you want to do that? So a couple things to go over just while I'm in a vehicle with an automatic transmission. If you have a manual gearbox with the Sport Chrono package, or if you're deciding to get one, I highly recommend. With the Sport Chrono package, it offers abundance amount of things. When you put the vehicle in sport mode in a manual car, when you're downshifting, it'll actually blip the throttle for you to shift. So right now, if I'm slowing down, holding onto the brake, the vehicle's gonna shift to 3rd gear for me like that. In a manual car, if I'm sitting here and I'm in 4th gear and I pop it into 3rd, I won't have to blip the gas to get my RPMs up to match it, so I don't have that big jolt. The engine does that for you. The vehicle knows and it works with you. It's phenomenal. And with Sport Plus, it does the exact same thing. So the last thing to go over, guys, is launch control. And to do that, you need both feet. Put your foot on the brake, floor the gas, and let go of the brake. And just like that, that's how you launch your 911 Carrera 4.